Alright, this is Calibos and we're playing Enigmatica 2. So, at long last, it has finished doing the thing, and we have all of this research done. So now, we can make Essentia tubes. And apparently there is a whole host of these things that we need to make. Resonators, valves, filters, restricted, directional, Essentia buffers, and alchemical constructs. So it looks like, these are much the same as whatever. So if we put a buffer, so if we just make a bunch of Essentia tubes, the jars should just automatically draw. So that's cool. Let's give that a go and see what happens. How do we make the Essentia tubes? Essentia pipes, tubes. So glass, alchemical brass, and iron plates. So the alchemical brass, that's just what we've been making before. And I seem to recall that we need instrumentum. Do we have any instrumentum in here? So instrumentum. We can get from arrows, have a little bit. I'm guessing it's going to be like mostly tools. Wooden knife. How do we make wooden knife? So the wooden knife is just instrumentum and it makes a lot. 4. Knife. So I'm generically okay with, they don't stack though. So the stone knife has 8, but it has other stuff in it. Not that I care too much, I guess. Iron knife has 12. Diamond knife has 16. should be coming out pretty slowly. I don't remember how many I've made. Looks like 42 is the magic number. So the question then becomes, can I take a quartz sliver and do that? Okay, no. How about if I take a glass file? Can I then do this? Okay, so I can do that. And then what happens if I put one back in here? Okay, so we lose 50% on the process, but it's good to know. So let's get some iron. Then we have some files. So this should give us, what, 6? And then we can pull that apart. And now we need to look at the pipes again. Or tubes, sorry. Oh, tube. So iron plates, glass, and iron plates. So glass, iron plate. So we'll come over here, we'll set it for tubes. Tube, singular. Quicksilver drops. Do we have quicksilver? Oh, there's a little bit of quicksilver in the system. Tube. And then directional is so I think that I'm doing this right. Okay, it's smoking very badly. Clearly I have, this is not good. So let us experiment. If I were to put the chorus fruit in here, alienus, that's this one. Well, I am going to suppose that this does not work. Because it is clearly not working. Okay, okay, so that works. So where's the owl-looking one? So can I put the owl-looking one on here? Okay, this seems to be working. Plant one on there now. I could have sworn I... Alright, well, I'm guessing that you can only have it drawing one at a time. Because it says that. Which means that this really isn't as useful as I was kind of hoping it would be. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I mean, it's cool, but I might as well be clicking it if it's more than one thing. I mean, you can't predict what's going to end up in what alembic, as far as I'm aware. So, the usefulness seems kind of limited. Let's see if we have any other warded jars. So one of the other things that kind of is annoying to me, although not super annoying, is there used to be a table that for the applied energistics that worked through Thaumcraft. So you could do crafting in it through applied energistics. So I wish that was there. It's like the thaumic whatever. But I don't think that that is in here. It's like gadgets or something. So that's got 25 herba. Let's make some more jars really quick. Oops. And I think that they are just like this. Some slabs. All right, well, yeah, this. So we totally have stuff and things, and we can research more stuff and things. So what is this? So this is Thaumium Essentia Smelter. Basic Essentia Smelter is quite crude, if I have to be honest. It's inefficient and slow. Thaumium could make it go faster. Improve the plumbing. So I need an alchemy theory and a thaumium plate. So thaumium, which we can make, let's see, thaumium plate. So 3 thaumium, we can make 6. So Terra, Precantio. I don't think that I have any Precantio. There we go. It's this stuff. Comes from what does it come from? Not seeing anything super helpful yet. Wait. I have Ender. So maybe Ender Pearls? Nope. It's specifically the Eyes of Ender. So let's chug some Eyes of Ender. Okay, so that's the herba. Now we need this to fill. Water, tools. And I think this is like census or something like that. Alright, so I guess we will have to like remove that to do this. So yeah, I mean, honestly, this is kind of grindy and irritating. I would really prefer that I could just, one-way this stuff. So let's look at the jars, the one-way stuff, directional workbench. Resonator. So how do we set the direction for these? That's this one. Maybe it needs a wrench of some sort. I don't know, guys. This is kind of confusing. And honestly, the ability to dig a million blocks simultaneously is not helping. So I don't know how to change the direction of these directional tubes. So that makes them less useful than they could be otherwise. I'll have to look into that, but we are definitely making progress as far as being able to make the files and being able to make, stuff. For example, we now have the Percantio ordered tubes, which we do 1, 2, 3, and then to make thaumium, it's Terra. Do we have Terra? So I think Terra is just dirt. Terra. There it is. Terra. Soul sand. Grass. Dirt. you basically can see what we're doing. It's just a matter of doing it. So yeah, I guess we'll call it here. I'm just going to like figure out how to make this a little less annoying, I guess. Because there's got to be a way to do that. I guess we're still using this. I thought that we weren't. So, yep, I'm glad you guys showed up. I'm sorry that I didn't have any more riveting content than this, but this is kind of like the level that I'm at here. So, yeah, I guess have a good night. Thanks you for coming. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. If you like it, leave a like. If you don't, don't. Simple as that. Talk to you later.